I am Pablo Picasso, standing now in front of the Museum of Modern Art in New York. The bustling and somewhat alien atmosphere of this city seeps into my being. Through the large glass display, I recognize the vivid colors and bold strokes of my paintings. There, hanging on the wall, is my famous work, Guernica. Its black, white, and gray tones still carry the raw emotions I poured into it all those years ago. I was a revolutionary in the art world known for Condé Cubism. Cubism was a groundbreaking art movement that shattered the traditional rules of perspective and representation. It was a way for me to show multiple viewpoints simultaneously, to break down objects and figures into geometric shapes. This was my way of challenging the status quo and pushing the boundaries of what art could be. In the 1930s, the world was on the brink of chaos. The Spanish Civil War was raging, and the bombing of Guernica by German and Italian warplanes on behalf of the nationalists was a turning point for me. Guernica was a small Basque town, but the destruction was immense. It was a symbol of the senseless violence and brutality of war. When I heard about the bombing, I was filled with a sense of rage and despair. I knew I had to create something to express the horror of what had happened. So I began working on Guernica. I used distorted figures, sharp angles, and a monochromatic color scheme to convey the chaos and suffering. The screaming horse, the grieving mother holding her dead child, and the tortured faces were all my attempts to capture the human cost of war. This was not just a painting, it was a political statement. I wanted to use art as a weapon against fascism and war. I was inspired by the spirit of anti-authoritarianism and the desire for peace. In a time when the world was divided by ideology and violence, I hoped that my painting could serve as a call to action, a reminder of the importance of humanity and compassion. Now, standing here in this modern museum, I see people from all over the world looking at my painting. They are analyzing it, discussing it, and trying to understand its meaning. But sometimes I feel that the true essence of Guernica is lost in translation. The cultural and historical context that gave birth to this work is far removed from this contemporary setting. The painting has become a cultural artifact, a symbol that is recognized globally. But I worry that it has been sanitized, turned into a commodity for the art market. The original intention, the raw emotion of anger and protest, is in danger of being diluted. As the museum starts to close for the day, the lights dim and the crowds disperse. I look at Guernica one last time. It stands there, silent but still powerful. However, I can't help but feel a sense of sadness. My work, which was born out of the pain and suffering of a specific time and place, is now trapped in a foreign land, far from its roots. My spirit is heavy as I turn away. I walk out of the museum into the busy New York streets. Behind me, Guernica remains, a silent witness to the past and a reminder of the ongoing struggle for peace and justice. Cubism may have changed the art world and Guernica may have become an icon, but the message of anti-war and human dignity is still as relevant today as it was when I first put brush to canvas.